In this video, we're going to talk about zooming in and out in AutoCAD. To zoom in and out, you can rotate the mouse wheel. Very easy. If you don't have a mouse wheel, then I would highly recommend go get one because it's going to make your workflow very fast. So right now, I'm going to zoom in by rotating the mouse wheel up, zoom out by rotating the mouse wheel down. Very easily. Now, let's just say you don't have a mouse with a mouse wheel, which I doubt that, but in case you don't have it, then we have some commands that will help us to zoom in and out. Now, if you notice, we have a navigation bar on the left here, and we got this command zoom in. So I'm gonna click on that, and you know what it did? It actually did zoom extend. There are different type of zooms available, which are even better than having a mouse wheel. So for example, if I'm just somewhere here, okay, and I'm going to draw another line somewhere like that, okay? And now let's just say I want to do a zoom extend. What is mean by zoom extend? This option will fit all the available objects in the visible drawing area. It can be used by double clicking on a mouse wheel. So if I just do double click, that will zoom extend. As you can see, it's very easy having a mouse wheel. Now I'm gonna zoom out by using the mouse wheel, and I'm gonna press the mouse wheel once. That will trigger the pan command. I'll just move it like so. And then what I'll do is I will click on this zoom extend button. Click on that, and that will do a zoom extend as well. Now let's just say you don't want to click, you are a keyboard guy and you want to do a zoom extend using a keyboard, you can do that as well. So press Z key and then you will see a zoom command. Click on that and now you can do zoom extend by just pressing E and enter, and that will do a zoom extend. So you might be wondering what just happened. How do I know which key to press? And I'm going to tell you where to look. So I'm going to turn on zoom command by pressing Z and pressing enter. You will notice one thing here at the bottom. Pay attention here. Okay, so you have a zoom command active and you have some commands that you can pass in now, like all, center, dynamic, extend, previous, scale, window, object. Okay, so these are all the options available while we are in a zoom command. So right now, if you notice here, it says real time. Well, real time means if I am going to make a selection and I'm gonna just use the mouse left key, click and hold it down and just make a selection and then let the mouse button go, and that will zoom into that particular area. Now these options are also available here. If you click on this little arrow here, you will see zoom extend, zoom window, previous, real time, all, dynamic. So we'll go through one by one to these zoom types. But first, I'm going to talk about this bit here. So you notice here we have some options. Okay, long time ago when AutoCAD didn't have some nice, modern features like this view cube or this navigation bar, there used to be a lot of commands played on keyboard, and people used to use keyboard a lot. When I started using AutoCAD, I actually started by just using a keyboard, using some sort of like a coordinate system, and I was able to draw on AutoCAD using just a keyboard. We're not gonna go into that right now, but let's just pay attention. Any command that you trigger on, you will have some options to apply, and every command that you trigger on will have this highlighted character like this: D, C, A, E for extend, P for previous. So now if I want to do a zoom extend, what I will do is I will have a zoom command active and just press E and press enter, and you will see it will zoom extend. Now let's take a look at what is a zoom window. Well, this option lets you zoom a part of a drawing by making a window, which we've just seen. To use this feature, click at the point in a drawing area, then let go your cursor, then click again to another point to complete the window. The drawing will be zoomed to fit the selection window. So how do we do that? We can turn on this window selection by clicking here, and I'm going to just make a selection here and click, and there we go. Or I can do something quicker. So what I can do here is I can do Z, enter, and W, enter, and that gives me zoom window command, which is a lot faster than making my mouse go all the way here and then clicking this bit. Okay, so I'm gonna use the mouse wheel to zoom out and pan using the mouse. Now, next we're gonna take a look at zoom previous. This option is very self-explanatory. So this option will take you to the previous zoomed state of your drawing. It's like an undo option for a zoom command. So if I want to trigger that using a command line, I'll do Z space or enter and then press just P and enter, and that will take you to the previous selection. Let's just zoom in like that, and then we use again zoom, Z, enter, and then P, enter, and that will give you a previous selection. Now real time we've already seen, so if I turn the zoom command by pressing Z and spacebar, you'll see it by default option is selected as real time, and I can draw a window like, the way I want to draw, and I just let the mouse button go, and then you will have your zoomed in. Now quickly go through zoom all. This option will fit the drawing as per the limits sets the drawing. We'll discuss more about limits soon in this course. So we have a zoom object as well. This option allows you to select an object from a drawing, and then only your selected object is zoomed to fit. So for example, I'll zoom out a bit and I'll select like this object. Okay, now basically we can see it's like, really zoomed out, so I'm not really seeing. So what I can do is Z spacebar, and then I'm gonna select O, and so O is basically here. So this is what I'm looking at. So I can do a zoom object. I'm gonna press enter, and you can see we just zoomed into the object that was selected. How cool is that? So these are the zoom options available in AutoCAD, although we have discussed a lot of zoom tools here. So you will probably be requiring the mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out, and zoom extend tool, which is available by double clicking the mouse wheel. Other zoom tools are not very frequently required, because if I want to zoom out, I'll just zoom out quickly and zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, pan, zoom in, very easily by using the mouse. So I'm gonna just pan like that and zoom out, zoom in, very easily, having a mouse wheel which we can click and then also scroll.